SAF, with other associations nationwide and coalitions in Washington, are addressing some of the critical legislative issues that are important to the floral industry today and that will impact the industry in the future.
Congressional Action Days is just so important just because it's our voice, it's our industry.
I want to thank you, every single one of you, for being here and being willing to spend your time to go to Capitol Hill to fight for our industry and to fight for the needs that we have to have Congress address.
It's wonderful to have our voice on the Hill.
Congressional Action Days is my opportunity to tell my story to Congress.
The most exciting thing is Tuesday morning when we get off the bus and the Capitol is right there and you feel like you're part of history, you're part of government, that you really count.
You could walk into your congressman's office and sit down and speak to somebody about how you feel. I never appreciated that until I started coming.
They're educating the staff and the members of Congress of just what these issues are and how they're impacting their business.
It is not difficult at all to go into any of the congressmen's office, representatives or senators, and sit down and talk. It is much easier than I would have ever thought.
They're not in the flower business, we are. How would they know what our issues are? So I think it's important to visit them. And I think it's impressive. You know, you go down the hallway, you knock on the door, you get to go in and sit down with our representatives and talk to them one-on-one and really be the voice for the flower industry.
It's nice to have the annual contact with our congressmen and our senators and their staffers, as well as the industry networking that we're able to do with our professional peers that are here in town from all over the country, as well as other parts of the world.
We just got through with some briefing meetings, which has opened up a whole new world for me of like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe all the things that are going on.
Everyone here has been extremely helpful to me. I couldn't be happier with the amount of support and people showing me things.
No matter how much I think I know, they're so deep, they're so complex. So it's really nice to have people here who really know it.
I really feel it gives me an opportunity to get sort of up to speed on what's going on in our government and kind of connecting what's going on with me at home in my business.
An investment of your time and you're away from your business for a few minutes. It's so important because you're doing things that you couldn't do in your business alone.
It's very interesting to be part of a process that, quite frankly, I had not been involved with before.
I've seen over the years things actually happen, whereas a lot of people think it doesn't, but I think year after year, us being here each year has helped.
I think it's important to the industry that we keep coming back. I think it's important to create that relationship with our representatives and to really tell them our issues.
The floral industry has given me so much. I wanted to give back to the floral industry as well as small business and make people more aware of what's going on in our nation.
SAF makes it so easy to do. They give you all the tools that you need to be able to walk into your congressperson's office and be prepared with answers, what to expect.
It's a great way to get your voice heard. It's a great way to be able to speak out and do it in a group. And, groups have more power than just one person. And it's a great way to help the industry.
I made a stop across the hall today. There was a congressman who grew up in my town. He's in Iowa. And as soon as I go in, his staff, they know me from every year I stop in. They smile and they said, we can't wait for the florist to be here. It's one of the best days on the Hill.
Thank you very much. You can get things done. You just have to be patient.
Just the way it works in a modern democracy. And you better be part of it, or they'll be shaping you instead of you shaping you.
We we've elected them, and we have a responsibility to come here and to tell them what concerns we have and what direction we'd like them to take. They don't always believe in what we say, they don't always agree with us, but we have to let them know that there's a voice out there that's monitoring and listening to what they know.
Makes you feel you can make a difference, and I think we forget that sometimes in the day-to-day. But when you get here, you really feel like you can.
There's nothing like the human touch, walking in and shaking someone's hand. You can always send, emails in this day and age, or faxes or phone calls, but physically walking in and talking to the people one-on-one, there's nothing like it.